So I'm here with a very amazing athlete who's going to be on BROCR Heroes this week. And I am scared to death to try to attempt to pronounce your name. So why don't you go ahead and do it for me?
Hege Jeanetter Henriksen.
I would have never got that, like not even close. So you have an amazing story as to kind of like what happened to you, what personal obstacles you had to overcome. So why don't you share with everyone at home, like what happened to you?
Yes. Some years ago, I broke my knee during motocross, trying it for the first time, and then destroyed my knee. And I was told that I never could run again. But hell, I was going to run.
Seems like you ran pretty well today, too.
Yes, it was great fun. I still have my band and my medal and everything. Then I got this inner ear disease 2 years ago and was stuck to the sofa. And was denied training, any training. 5 years as well, 2 months, 30 kilos off, went straight running again.
So it seems that what happened to you, your personal obstacles, wanted to take away one of the things you love the most, and that's exercise and running and whatnot.
Yes.
And you refused to accept that answer that you would never do anything like that again. So you all of a sudden kind of jump into OCR in one of the most challenging, just intimidating events ever. Why don't you tell everyone your very first OCR?
Yeah, my very first OCR, toughest 24 hours team.
So you got very familiar doing the Dragon's Back, which is featured here today.
Dragon's Back for 24 hours.
And so that was pretty much, that's your bread and butter now. It's like, oh, this was another just one time, okay.
But actually, Dragon's Back is the scariest first time. I got to try Dragon's Back before I started the race because somebody told me they were standing there for 15 minutes. And luckily, I was standing there for 10 minutes looking at it like hell. And then when I tried it, it's like, okay, I can do this.
And so it was kind of like a psychological obstacle that, am I going to make it or am I not? Am I going to hurt myself?
Yes.
But you've already had these experiences where you've had where you've been told you can't do something. So you had this mental grit that you could actually push through and get through that obstacle. So what was that feeling like when you first got through the Dragon's Back the first time?
It was like, you're just thinking, I have to do this. And you decide, I do it. And then you do it.
And so that's kind of like...
You have to decide, I want to do this, and just do it.
And so that's kind of like what happened with you and with your knee surgery and when you had the inner ear infection and that you were absolutely debilitated and couldn't move at all. So what would you say to people who are watching this right now?
MIT Top Team, let's hear it, guys.
It's obviously such an important part of your life. What do you have to say to those people who are maybe thinking about coming out and doing a race like this, or even just trying to be active in general?
Find something that you really want to do, and then decide, I will do this, and then stick to it. And then you only compete with yourself, winning over yourself, again and again and again. First time I was running, I had to stop for 9 times.
Who's the next team across the line? Well
done. So you don't have to come out and beat Amelia Boone to do OCR. It's mainly overcoming your own obstacles and doing the best that you can. And so it seems like that's what you've been doing.
And if you win on the break, that's great. But mainly overcome your own fear and your own time.
Absolutely. So that is a wonderful message that we wanted to share with you guys. And that is why this week you are our BROCR hero.